You just got home after a long day. You're tired, worn out, maybe still thinking about that stressful meeting. As soon as you walk through the door, your partner snaps. You forgot to take the trash out again. Why are you always so selfish? And in that split second, your instinct kicks in. You rush to explain, I didn't mean to. I had a crazy day. I just forgot. But the more you talk, the worse it gets. The conversation spirals. Now you're not just tired. You're defending your worth. Let me ask you something. Why is it that the more we explain ourselves, the smaller we feel? Why does trying to be understood often lead to feeling weak, frustrated, and disrespected? This video will show you 5 brutal truths about why defending yourself almost always backfires, and how using Stoic strategies can help you reclaim power without saying a word. If you're ready to stop reacting and start commanding presence, subscribe to Stoic Spirit now. Let's build the kind of self-respect that doesn't beg to be explained. Number 1. Never defend yourself. The truth doesn't need explaining. In the darkest days of the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln was attacked relentlessly, not just by the Confederates, but by his own cabinet, political opponents, and the press. He was called weak, indecisive, even unfit to lead. Caricatures mocked him. Newspapers labeled him a clown in office. One senator accused him of ruining the republic through moral cowardice. And what did Lincoln do? Almost nothing. He rarely responded. He almost never defended himself publicly. He stayed focused on the work, preserving the Union, abolishing slavery, making decisions based on what he believed was right, not what would make him look good. In a private letter to a friend, Lincoln wrote, "If I were to try to read, much less answer, all the attacks made on me, this shop might as well be closed for any other business." What Lincoln understood, and what the Stoics preached centuries before him, is this: defending yourself is often a trap. The moment you start explaining, justifying, or clarifying who you are, you silently admit that someone else has the authority to question your character. You hand over your power. And that's exactly what a Stoic would never do. We live in a world addicted to reaction. The second someone misunderstands you, questions your intentions, or throws shade on your name, the instinct is to jump in and correct the record. "That's not what I meant. You took it out of context. I'm not like that." But here's the brutal truth. The more you explain, the less they believe you. The more you defend, the more suspicious you seem. And worst of all, the more power you give away. The Stoics saw this long before social media made it worse. Epictetus said it plainly: don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Marcus Aurelius echoed the same: waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. They weren't against communication. They weren't suggesting apathy, but they knew that character is not something you shout. It's something you live. And if your actions can't speak for themselves, no amount of words will save you. So why do we feel the need to defend ourselves in the first place? Because deep down, many of us base our self-worth on being understood. We want to be seen, validated, liked. But this is dangerous. It means you've outsourced your dignity. You've allowed your inner peace to be tied to how others perceive you. And that's not freedom, that's dependency. The Stoic alternative is radical. Let them misunderstand you. Let them twist your words. Let them make assumptions. Let them paint the wrong picture. You keep living right. You keep showing up. You keep holding the line between what you control, your actions, your thoughts, your values, and what you don't, other people's opinions. Because here's what happens over time. Consistency creates clarity. Not instant explanation. Not quick apologies. But living in such a way that eventually the truth becomes undeniable. Not because you said it loud, but because you lived it well. Let's be clear. This isn't about arrogance or silence for the sake of pride. It's about strength. It takes tremendous self-mastery to not explain yourself when you feel attacked. It's easy to get emotional. It's easy to fire back. But it's in that moment of stillness, when you don't flinch, don't fold, don't chase validation, that you become truly unshakable. That's what Lincoln did. That's what the Stoics trained for. So the next time someone misunderstands you, pause. Don't jump into the storm. Don't rush to be seen as good. Just be good. And let the truth in time do what it always does. Reveal itself. Quietly, clearly, and on your terms. The truth doesn't need a defense. It just needs time and integrity. Number 2. Silence in the face of attack is the highest form of self-control. It's Thursday. Team meeting at the office. Everyone's half listening, half scrolling through emails when the manager brings up a delayed project. Tension builds. Then a coworker, the one who always has something to say, leans back and lets out a smirk. Well, not all of us spend our weekends golfing while the rest of us catch up on work. The room goes quiet. A few people chuckle nervously. All eyes shift toward the man being targeted. Calm, collected, sitting quietly across the table. What does he do? Nothing. No defensive comment, no sarcastic clapback, no attempt to set the record straight. Just a short breath, a slight smile, and silence. And that moment, that silence, it was louder than anything he could have said. The instinct to react is hardwired. When we're attacked, especially in public, we feel exposed, cornered. Like our reputation is being dragged into the dirt while everyone watches. We want to fight back. We want to reclaim the narrative, clear our name, put the other person in their place. But here's the twist. The louder you react, the smaller you look. The truth is, when someone throws a jab at you, they're not looking for the truth. They're looking for your reaction. They want to see you squirm, lose your cool, validate their narrative. And when you take the bait, you hand them the power they were looking for. That's why silence, still, grounded, intentional silence, is the ultimate act of control. It's not weakness, it's strategy. Because when you stay silent in the face of provocation, two things happen. First, the attacker is left alone on stage. Their joke, their insult, their accusation just hangs in the air, unanswered, unsupported. And suddenly the spotlight shifts from you back to them. They begin to second-guess themselves. Was that too far? Did I just embarrass myself? The crowd's not laughing anymore. They're watching. Second, the silence gives you space. Not just space to avoid escalation, but space to hold your position with dignity. You haven't lowered yourself. You haven't scrambled to defend your ego. You've chosen composure over chaos. And in doing so, you remind the room and yourself that you don't answer to every spark that tries to light your fire. This is what self-control looks like in the real world. Not just deep breathing or mantras, but choosing not to react when your pride is on the line. That's not easy, but that's what makes it powerful. Let's go back to the guy in the meeting. By not reacting, he kept control of the emotional tempo. His silence told the room, this isn't worth my energy. It also forced everyone to look at the one who spoke and reassess their judgment. The next time that coworker throws another jab, it won't land the same. The room already saw who really stayed composed. So how do you build this kind of discipline? It starts small. The next time someone makes a passive-aggressive comment, take one breath before you speak. Just one. Then ask yourself, do I need to say something, or do I just want to protect my pride? If it's the second, let it go. Let the silence carry your answer. You can also prepare short, calm responses, tools, not weapons. Simple lines like, I hear you, noted, or just a steady look, then move on. These aren't retreats, they're boundary lines, clear signals that you don't react on command, and you don't need the room's approval to hold your ground. In time, people will notice something different about you. They'll stop trying to bait you, they'll stop testing you, because they'll realize you don't play the same game. You don't swing at every insult. You don't bleed in public. You just sit back and let them talk themselves into weakness. That's the power of silence. Not absence, not avoidance. Presence without panic. When you can be still in the face of attack, you don't just survive the moment. You own it. Number 3, no one can hurt you unless you let them. You're at work, standing behind the counter at a retail store. A customer walks in, clearly irritated before you even greet them. Something about a delayed order. You smile, stay polite, do your best to help, but it doesn't matter. Their frustration turns personal fast. You people are useless. This place is a joke. No wonder you're stuck working here. They say it loud, on purpose. Other customers glance over, your coworker shifts awkwardly, and now it's just you and those words hanging in the air like poison. Your face gets hot, your hands clench, you feel that sharp instinct rise up. Defend yourself. Fire back. Prove them wrong. Reclaim your pride. But what if you didn't? What if, instead of reacting, you stayed still? What if you let the storm pass without stepping into it? What if you reminded yourself, in that very moment, This person can only hurt me if I let them. Because that's the truth. Words don't have power on their own. They only have the power you give them. When someone attacks you, insults you, mocks you, cuts at your dignity, it feels like they're reaching inside and ripping something away from you. But that's not what's happening. They're offering you pain. You're the one who decides whether to accept it. That decision happens in an instant, and most people aren't even aware it's a decision at all. They just react. They absorb the insult. They replay it in their heads. They carry it home like emotional baggage, as if it was ever theirs to begin with. But here's what the Stoic sees that most people don't. Not every comment deserves a seat in your mind. Think about it. Would you let a stranger walk into your house, track mud on the floor, throw garbage on your couch, then leave? Of course not. So why let them do it in your head? Why allow a rude customer, a bitter coworker, a passive-aggressive family member to dictate how you feel about yourself? You're not their mirror. You're not their emotional punching bag. And more importantly, you're not what they say you are. See, the Stoic doesn't avoid pain by pretending it doesn't exist. They train themselves to choose what matters and to drop what doesn't. They know that opinions, insults, gossip, they're outside our control, and what's outside your control should never be allowed to own your peace. So in that moment, standing behind the counter, being hit with someone's bad day disguised as a personal attack, the most powerful thing you can do is not take it personally. Not because you're numb, but because you've built something stronger than their words, your inner foundation. Here's how you build that. Step 1. When someone lashes out, pause. Don't analyze their words, analyze their state. Ask yourself, is this really about me, or are they just bleeding on whoever's in front of them? Step 2. Ground yourself. Breathe. Remind yourself, their words are not facts. They're frustration dressed up as truth. Step 3. Choose your response, or choose silence. Sometimes the most powerful move is to say nothing at all. Sometimes it's enough to say calmly, I understand you're upset. I'm here to help if you'd like. Then step back, not to prove anything, but to show that you're in control of your emotions and your identity. Because the moment you stop handing out keys to your self-worth, the moment you stop letting strangers decide your mood, you become unshakable. And here's what's wild. Once people realize they can't get a rise out of you, they stop trying. They move on. They look small. You look unbothered. That's not ego, that's power. So next time someone tries to insult you, humiliate you, get under your skin, don't ask, how do I defend myself? Ask, do I even need to? Because your silence can say what your words never could. You don't get to decide who I am. Number 4. The more you explain, the weaker you look. Have you ever sent a long text trying to clear something up, only to feel smaller after hitting send? You didn't do anything wrong. You just didn't want them to misunderstand. So you explained. Then you explained more. You added context. You apologized for things that weren't really your fault, just to keep the peace. And at the end of it all, you felt drained. Why? Because deep down, you knew something was off. You didn't just explain the situation. You surrendered your power. There's a subtle truth in life that few people talk about. The more you explain yourself, the less people believe you, and the less they respect you. It's not fair, but it's real. When you rush to clarify, to correct, to defend, you don't come across as honest. You come across as insecure. People don't hear, I'm just making sure you understand me. They hear, I need your approval. I need you to think I'm good. And the moment they sense that, something shifts. You're no longer standing firm. You're asking for permission. And power, real social power, doesn't ask, it acts. So why do we over-explain in the first place? Because we want to be liked. We want to be understood. We want people to know our heart was in the right place. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Explaining doesn't always clarify. Sometimes it complicates. When you start offering too many words, people begin to suspect. Why is this person trying so hard? Are they hiding something? Are they guilty of something I didn't even think of? This is especially true in professional settings. In business, politics, or leadership, those who feel the need to explain every move often look unsure. Meanwhile, the people who remain calm and brief are the ones others trust. Why? Because confidence isn't loud. It's measured, deliberate, centered. The Stoics knew this instinct well. They warned against chasing reputation, begging to be seen in a certain way, or trying to control how others interpret you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, in effect, "Do your job, do it well, and let others talk if they want." You don't need to control the narrative. You just need to live in a way that the truth reveals itself without your voice. So what should you do when you feel the urge to explain yourself? Here are 3 simple principles. 1. Speak only when necessary. Ask yourself, does this need clarification, or am I just afraid of being misunderstood? If it's fear-based, let it go. 2. Keep it short. If you must speak, say it once, clearly, confidently, then stop. No rambling, no revisiting. 3. Let your actions speak. Nothing silences doubt faster than consistent behavior. When you live with integrity, people feel it, even if they don't say it. Bookmark. Now imagine this. You're in a group chat with friends. Someone misinterprets a message you sent and calls you out. "Wow, didn't know you felt that way about us." You feel your chest tighten. You want to respond immediately with a paragraph-long explanation. No, that's not what I meant. I was just saying that because last week." You're halfway through typing it, but then you stop. You take a breath. You ask yourself, is this really about me or about their current mood? Instead of hitting send, you delete the draft. You wait an hour. Then you reply, "I hear you. Just know I care about you guys. Let's talk in person sometime." No defense, no panic, no chasing their approval. What happens next? The person either cools down or they double down. Either way, you've stayed grounded, you've kept your peace, and you haven't handed them the authority to define you. That's stoicism in action. Not emotionless, but emotionally sovereign. Because at the end of the day, you don't need to explain yourself to everyone. Not everyone deserves that access. Not everyone is in a place to understand. And when you can hold your ground without over-explaining, you don't just protect your dignity. You project something far more powerful: quiet confidence. Let that speak for you. It always says more than words ever could. Number 5. If you need to be understood, you're already losing. It's one of the most universal human desires, to be understood. You want your partner to get where you're coming from. You want your boss to see your intentions. You want your friends to see the real you. And when they don't, it feels like a punch to the gut. So, you try harder. You explain. You vent. You overshare. You rewrite texts. You replay conversations in your head. You think, if they just knew what I meant, they'd understand. But here's the brutal truth. The need to be understood puts you in a position of weakness. Because the moment you need someone to understand you, you've handed them emotional power. Your peace now depends on their interpretation. Your confidence hangs on their response, and your identity becomes something you outsource. This is the trap most people don't even realize they're walking into. They think they're fighting for connection, but what they're really doing is fighting for validation. And validation, when it's not internal, is always fleeting. Let's break this down. DGX or MEL. Why do we need to be understood so badly? It's primal. From childhood, being understood meant being safe. If your parents understood your needs, you were fed, held, protected. So as adults, we unconsciously carry the same pattern. If they understand me, they won't abandon me. If they see my side, I won't be rejected. But the Stoics would stop you right there. They'd say you've confused understanding with control, and the desire for control is the root of suffering. Marcus Aurelius didn't write, "Make sure they get your point." He wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." The pain of being misunderstood doesn't come from the misunderstanding itself. It comes from your belief that you must be understood to feel okay. Once you drop that belief, everything changes. You realize you don't need to be understood. You need to be centered. So how do you do that? How do you stop chasing understanding and start owning your peace? Here's what the Stoics would tell you. Modernized for the world we live in. DJTFCQ6BZ. What to do instead? 1. Reclaim your center. Before you seek to be understood, ask, do I even understand myself right now? Am I acting from clarity or insecurity? Self-understanding is always the first defense against external confusion. 2. Let misunderstanding exist. Let people misread you. Let them misinterpret your silence. Let them build stories in their head. You don't have to correct every version of you that exists out there. You're not in charge of other people's minds. 3. Respond without the need to convince. You can speak truth without needing it to be accepted. You can say, "That's not how I see it," and let that be enough. You're not building a courtroom. You're building peace. Bookmark. Let's make it real. Picture this. You've been acting distant lately because you're overwhelmed with personal stress. Your partner calls you out. You've changed. I don't even think you care anymore. Your instinct? Panic. Defend. You want to spill everything. Work's been hard. My family's on my back. I didn't mean to push you away. You want them to understand so badly, it's burning. But this time, you pause. You take a breath. You realize that explaining everything right now won't give you peace. It will only feed the drama. So you say, "I'm going through a lot right now. I care more than you know, but I also understand how you feel." That's it. You don't over-explain. You don't beg to be seen. You speak from clarity, not emotion. And whether they respond with understanding or not, you stay grounded. That's power. That's self-respect. That's stoicism, alive in real life. Because the person who can stand misunderstood and still walk with grace is the person no one can control. And the moment you stop trying to be understood, you become someone worth understanding. Now you know. Every time you rush to defend yourself, you're not just trying to be understood, you're handing over control. But when you choose silence with presence, when you let accusations hang without scrambling for approval, you rise. You stop being the man who reacts. You become the one who commands. This isn't about ego, it's about strength, stillness, and the kind of respect that's earned, not explained. So the next time someone tries to corner you with judgment, remember what we've uncovered today. You don't have to fight back to win. You just have to remain untouchable. If this video sparked something in you, subscribe to Stoic Spirit, where ancient wisdom meets modern power. And don't leave just yet. Choose your next video right here on screen. Your growth doesn't end here. It begins now.